Hey guys, Bukulate here. Got you over here at the HI1. Obviously you're seeing a big explosion there, right? Sun's over here. Sorry. Sun's over here. Something over there. Right? I mean, that's a huge explosion, guys. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. We've seen them on this camera before, but they're usually really pretty small. They're happening here and here and over here, wherever they want to happen at. But they're never, ever this big. Now, I'm calling this an explosion, and I'm using that term very loosely because I'm going to pause it right. Well, I'm going to let it run through to the end here again. I'm going to show you what I think is actually going on here. And I could be completely wrong, but my opinion, I guess I'm allowed to that. Anyway, what I think's happening here, we're questioning kind of what this is. And I don't think anybody really knows 100% what that is yet. You know, there's a good chance it could be like a plasma ring of some sort, or what have you, or it could be a number of things, guys. I guess the fact of it is we don't know 100% what that is. And does it really matter? Well, it might in the end here, okay? But what I want you guys to look at is that there's an object over here causing this. Now, as I look at this thing, I'm going to tell you what I see and how my finite mind works, I guess. But it looks like there may be an object in here too, okay, of some sort, whatever that is. It looks like these two objects are interacting with each other. That's why I said explosion in a very loose way. It could be an energy transfer. They could be reacting with each other. Now, what I want you guys to keep in mind, remember at Spencer's gift shop, has anybody ever been to those kinds of places? They're just like novelty stores or what have you. But I remember as a kid, I'd go in there and they have this big glass ball, and you turn it on and it had the electricity, you know, looked like lightning hitting the sides of the big glass globe, and you could put your hand on it and the lightning would follow you around, right? Well, as I step through here, I want you guys to watch real close right here, because that's almost what this looks like. Okay? Okay, you seeing that? Now, watch this. Look at that. Okay, not to mention it had something shoot off to the side there. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to just step that real quick here. Now, I stopped it here for a reason, because if you look here, there's kind of a jagged edge, okay, of something here. Now, if we zoom in even further, you can see how this energy is kind of crawling around. You know what I mean? It's just what it looks like to me. And if you follow this all back, it looks like this here may be the surface of an object. And this, probably about right here, would be the beginning of the other surface. And that energy hits it and kind of walks across the surface of it. That's what it looks like to me. Now, if I'm wrong, good. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. I mean, yeah, people have been telling me I'm wrong in my comment section a lot. And that's fine, because I'm learning from it. I really am. Learning a whole lot of things from it, just to be honest. But that right there is just crazy. Now, I'm just going to step it through a couple more times, because something else that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, that if this was an explosion, okay, normally explosions go out in all directions, right? But we're not seeing nothing going this way. Okay? Nothing. I mean, nothing going this way. Also, whatever is going here, like if you watch like the space shuttle or what have you, a rocket gets fired up, you know how the energy comes out the bottom to push it, right? Well, it's essentially a controlled explosion. So it's getting forced into a specific direction. So that's kind of what this looks like to me. Now, like, say you went outside and you lit a stick of dynamite. It explodes and goes away fairly quickly, right? Like the light's there, the energy's there, and then it's gone, correct? That's what most of us think about when we think of explosions. Now, is this a reaction or is this an explosion? Is this an energy transfer or not? Because all this stuff right here, all this stuff here hangs around about that same size for a good while. Matter of fact, it's still there at the end of this day. So we're going to have to wait till tomorrow to see how long it actually does hang around. Keep in mind that whenever time I step this through to the next image, it's an hour. You guys see that? Watch the time frame down there. Look right here. That's 1600 hours. Watch. 1649, 1729, 1809. So it's roughly an hour, like 40, 50 minutes, sometimes half hour. This camera's all over the place sometimes. What I'm saying is that's a good amount of time for that amount of energy to still just be shooting off like that. And look at that. I mean, even this black area even looks like it may be going around something. I don't know, guys. I mean, this is just like really, really strange. So, you know, I don't know what this is, but I definitely wanted to show it to you guys. I hope you guys, you know, can appreciate the fact that I'm going to show you that last image too, because it really shows. It's a good example of what I was trying to explain as far as the lightning ball thing I was telling you about, how I seen it. So, let's step it forward here. Okay. Now see that right here? We'll zoom in. Look at that. Does that or does that not look like two objects reacting with each other? You know, you make up your own mind there, guys. I mean, because it almost looks like that whole area right there, like this thing is reaching out, touching something that's probably about this size. And this energy's crawling across the surface of it. That's just what it looks like to me. I've never seen nothing like this on this picture. By the way, that's Mercury, just in case you guys were wondering. There was a smaller explosion up in this area too. You guys can go back and watch that if you want. But just wanted to bring that to you guys. The magnetosphere too has been kind of acting all crazy. So just kind of keep that all in mind. And we didn't have any information from the GHOST satellites for almost 2 days, so we couldn't even look at the SWMF tool. The one I show you guys with, well, we'll go over and we'll take a look at it real quick, just so you guys can see it and know what I'm talking about here. Oh man, I forgot about that. I want to show you guys one more thing while we're here at SETI. Okay, this is the same camera, but it's a visible light view. This isn't the radio, the SRIM view. This is the visible light, and it's red. So we'll go, yeah, it was the 27th. Shoot. 11/27. Sorry about that, guys. I really want to show you this. This is a really good a good way to show this to you, because look at that. I'm just gonna let it play a couple times as you guys see it. I mean, it's impressive. That's all I can say. I mean, it's like bam, and there it is. And then if you look up here, even in the visible light, there's something up there too, guys, like I was trying to tell you a minute ago. See that? But anyway, yeah, huge explosion or energy transfer or whatever that is. Now I'm gonna take you over here to the SWMF tool, just so you guys know what I'm talking about here. This is the tool I was telling you about, and look at that. That's all kinds of funky just looking at that. This is the one that just shows you one capture. It doesn't give you a time lapse. And this is from 11:30 if you guys look up here, which for most people right now it's the 29th. This is all in UTC time. Yeah, I mean, something that I've been noticing, guys, and I'm going to do a video on this out here in the front lately, and I brought this up before. It looks like we have some sort of sphere right here. This particular part of this kind of shows it. You can see the discoloration and the kind of denting into that direction. Okay, and I'll show a time lapse in my next video of this. Okay, and then we go down here to this this one, okay? Now, we see all kinds of crazy designs and signatures on this one. This is actually kind of crazy, okay? Yeah, I don't know what to think about that one yet. That's pretty large. Usually it's kind of closed off like this right here, about that way. But we're still seeing the majority of the highest energy. See where the reds are? Here, and then you'll see the most the highest energy here, so you draw a straight line between the both of them, and that kind of gives you an idea of directional of what's going on here. It's not perfect science or anything there, but it does kind of give you an idea of what direction that this energy's coming from. You know, it will sometimes it'll flip down to here or what have you. In the front you'll see the reds down here, and sometimes you'll see the red all the way through, okay? But I just wanted to bring that to you, and I'm going to be doing a video. Mike from Michigan, the guy that helped me get my computer and stuff, was nice enough to do that for me. He sent me some really compelling stuff of light sources in different areas, and I'm going to be doing a video on that. I'm still working on it. I'm trying to get directions and stuff right. I don't want to give you guys the wrong information as far as what he was trying to convey to me. So I'm talking to him. I may even ask him if he wants to just do a video together, and then he can help me kind of explain it. If he doesn't want to do that, I would understand. No big deal. I haven't actually, Mike, I'm sorry if I'm saying that right here on this video. I haven't asked you about it yet. But I'm going to be working on that video so you guys can see that. It's pretty good stuff, guys. And who better to hear it from than the guy that actually took the capture? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, God bless. Yeshua saves, and you can drink this Kool-Aid.